Hi, today we were talking about the newest pro, Tanguy Le Calvé. He is now one done pro professional by the EGF, and he won the tournament, the EGF Pro Qualification. So yeah, he's the newest pro. He's the newest player from the West to join the pro ranks, and he played a lot of very good players. I think almost everyone in this qualification has had pro strength, but only one became the newest pro. Just before the videos, I need to talk about make a brief pre-apologies, uh, because I will talk a lot about how Tanguy was lucky, uh, even by the his pass through the tournament, or how the opponents made mistake and he got lucky to have an opportunity more than by his own strength. The thing here is that first, the lucky favors the best player. In any shape or form, means that Tanguy don't deserve the title. He deserved the title. He played best, and his results were the best. And the thing is, like the better chess grandmaster of all time, Kasparov, said that the luck favors the better player. And similar, Bent Larsen, another chess grandmaster, said that he never won against a healthy opponent, because uh, uh, we can make jokes about it, but the true fact is, in general, in Go, in chess, in shogi, you don't win by the brilliant move, the greatest move, or your own strength, but by the flaws of the opponent. You need to find flaws and take the advantage there, and etc. So, and he won by profiting the flaws of the opponents, and the opponent don't capitalizing with his own flaws. So when I talk about his bad moves, his luck, it's not in any way, shape or form thinking that he didn't deserve this title away from me. It's just because this is the way that the Go works, and it occurs with any Go analysis in general. I guess even the top pros from China, Korea, and etc. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and all the links from the I will analyze 3 of his games in the second in the last rounds, and I will put the link in the description from gokibitz, so everyone can make his own comments, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is the second game of the second round of the European Go Qualification. Tanguy Le Calvé against Stanislav Freilak. I think I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. Tanguy is black and Stanislav is white. This is the second round of the qualification, but the first game of Le Calvé. He won the first game by forfeit, so he was lucky to got seeded directly into round 2. And because the system of the European Go Qualification, he is the only chance that the people has to lose a game, because round 3 is between the losers, and round 4 the winners and losers converge into a single elimination system. It's a weird system, I think, but anyway, Stanislav played white, Tanguy black. Tanguy played black all his game that I will analyze here, and Tanguy start with 3-3. He wants to play 3-3
and with 3-4. So both sides are symmetrical, so doesn't matter how side white takes. And Stanislav tried to take the reverse, trying to ignoring the making the board symmetrical, so this side and this side are the same. The thing about I don't understand so much why the people want to deny the symmetrical, because I think Komi is too OP. So if you play something here, the opponent will probably take a parallel Fuzaki anyway. But if you try to do something like this, you're pretty happy, because this this position is Komi is too large and Black is too territorially. I think Shoshikun was the last person to try this in a Komi game. I think in, let me see, in 2012 in the Gosei League, and he lost the game, of course. But I don't think parallel cross Fuzaki 3-3 is a good choice anyway, so I play something like this. But okay, he denied the possibility of the opponent to take the opposing corner, and Tanguy played the normal formation. To a bit of background, see my last video and the game between Shai Imin and Fujisawa Hina that I commented on YouTube video and on gokibitz. There is a lot of background about this move, this, and these stats. Just remembering that even if these moves nowadays are common AI moves, these moves were played before in professional games, and there's a lot of a bit of history with these moves. So Stanislav played another corner, and Tanguy, I think he approached, no, he played the Kakai. Oh, I missed something. Oh yeah, he took the other side, yes. For now, this is the standard sequence, standard way to play this formation. Amateurs try to vary, play d15 as black, play c. Let me mark this move. For black, they play this. They play this. They play r. R5, K5, F3. Let's see. Oh, yes, all these are moves. I like F3, but yeah, this is the standard response. And AlphaGo teaching tool says that now white should counter approach. But yeah, I think responding is fine. I'm almost certain that he played Kosomi. Yeah, he played Kosomi. This is the least played response. I think this is the ending of opening. White can't and Noki here. So I think he approached there. No, this is my approach. I put a variation to like double approach here. I play something like this, and this was the only professional game with this Kosomi variation, and yeah, this is the only professional game with the Kosomi. He played the approach afterwards. I think I like this approach. This is already the novelty, probably, so white will back up, yes, and black will take an enclosure. No, he played it normal Yosek continuation. Here, and now there's two options, this and this D6 is the option. So it's normal thing. We play this, and now black. I think black play this move. I mean, the solid. This is Joseki, so this is probably equal, but I don't know why you cannot play this. I mean, now the only thing that what can do is this pushing Sente, and yeah, but I don't see any drawbacks to this move. And if you really try to do something, I think this move and this complicated stuff, there are Joseki too. So yeah, he played this solid, and now white can still push here. This is the solid answer, and this almost the same thing, but this time white can try to do something like this, but again it's just comparison. So yeah, this move, I kick here and played simple Joseki, Stanislav. I like the Stanislav approach for this game. And now this is the pincer against the Kosumi. It's a very strange, I mean, you can do this first, I guess. But okay, he set up, he make a base, he push, he do, no, he play this move, yes, and black start to fight, white will start to fight. This is the ending of the opening. Now is just fight, but just for the record, you can still play an opening like this. White need to play because this push is severe. White can take another point here, and white can play around here, for example, and another good opening point, and white looks fine, and the opening is over. There's no big points in the game, in the board now, except for the middle, and now just a simple way to play without starting the fight right now. Black need to cut here, need to extend, he need to extend, yes. He wants to play the low, I guess high, he can force this move, think, but that's oops. Yeah. There's some things here, but there's the net. I don't think black can do this type of thing, but yeah. White approach here, black settles. This is almost forced because he needs to keep attacking the stones, and there's a passive response. I think this isn't it, because black, if white ignores, black can oopsie. So this isn't it. White will respond here. Oh, here. Okay, white will respond here. It's fine. Black can attack this side again. One weak group against one weak group. Black plays this move. White make this jump. Yeah, this jump make this white move stronger because he can push these black stones against this basically settled and up living group and get strength here and maybe attack this later. So the better answer to black should be played something like more forcing here and leaning against this group because he gets strong toward the middle and this group is not safe. This is a better option for black. So yeah, now he used the center move. Now there's a question: extend here or extend here? So the game move was this extension, it's more solid extension toward this side. And let's see what this move do. We can do this, push, and black has this shape, gives all this territory, and white still can lean against this weak group here because this cut is locally an overplay because this is safe. So no, I think it's fine. You cannot cut this because simply don't work. Not working, and after that there's this, and this group can die. So yeah, you never can honey. Try playing strongly here. So this move is fine. So he played this, and black try this. This is slightly lower territorially because after this move, black has this honey back. So white will play this, or even I think this. No, this. Yes. So from the point of view of territory, this is slightly worse for white. So white follows this. You need to make this answer, and white play a very fierce move. Black responds with another very fierce move. So if he starts to separate this group can die. So this is the only move. Yes, this is probably the move that I thinking black need now to protect this or this. It's hard to see who wins a fight if black try really hard this sequence. So black will not do this. He tried this first. White could play something like this, I think, but yeah, I think white need to play this move to seal white in, and white had this. Black needs to do something like this, I think. So there's a lot of black plays here, and white plays this move, and black does not play this, play this. Play a piece, play this. He didn't lose this move. and white has Sente, and this group is practically alive now. So white uses his Sente pushing here. I don't think this use of Sente was the best. Tipping move, normal. So white can respond this way. His agi is here, but he's slightly reduced, but there's no hiding shenanigans here. When he played this move, that is more complicated for a lot of reasons, because the eye space is gone. So black saved the stone. This move here, this move to me looks too ambitious. There's a big move on the bottom, like these moves. There are these for this. There are moves here on the bottom. These stones are safe. These stones will not that attackable anymore. I guess white can play this forcing move later, so to grow something here and threaten this, but I mean it's too speculative, so I don't. I mean, this is the style of the European Go, yeah, overly ambitious, sometimes barely sound, but yeah, European Go sometimes is fun. But yeah, Lila also thinks about a move like this at these points here, a splitting move on the side. So I agree. I mean, every single of these moves looks really better, threatens more, and I think white has a really good position, because white's territory here is a bit of theme. Here's a territory, but not much. There's no territory at all. This still can eventually die, so this is safe. This is a good territory. This can be a good thing, and this is strong enough to make an attack here. There's no way to make this really weak, so these are the moves. Lila likes this. These moves also work. This is too much for us, so and oops, and black immediately cut, because yeah, why not. Tanguy also, remember, Tanguy is in a little disadvantage, so now they will try to fight for the middle here and threaten this move. I mean, here is the cross cut and the backup, but I think Tanguy play this move. Yeah, this shape's not that good here, because but this move, and white will protect, no, extend. This is the thing, normally black will respond this move and will try it, but it's not that good here. There's a lot of trouble that black can have, so black will not respond, will let this move, let white get his center here. So but I think black can, after my analysis, black can just try this cut immediately, and if this is a fight, there's a fight. So, but I think black play here, yeah. White, oops, I don't remember the move of white. White play this move. and another forcing, and now the cut is just too good. And now he took the base, he protect, he extend, and now they will fight for this portion. This is captured, so this is safe, and this is connected. Now black need to connect or leave here. So this is leave, because yeah, this just leaves because there's nothing here. It's just easy life. So but black play here first, and this Lila thinks this is the losing move. She still thinks that splitting invasion now is a good opportunity, principally because basically because you have a lot of strength here. I think she wants this move more, like this move more, but this move for Lila is a bit of bad move, because you will see in the game, but then I think if you want to play the a move in this local position, the only move here is F this move, because there's less edge here. I think both connections are equal, because yeah, you can connect here. Yeah, and this is safe, and you can just extend here and try to kill. This is locally speaking dead. And this is a co. Yeah. Oh, it's not a co. So I think you can do this. And this is twice. So yeah, I guess this is a possibility. So yeah, but then thinks this is the only move locally speaking to attack this group. This Lila and then thinks that a bad move. Now even something like this is a good move for black. Black is completely alive and threatens to make a huge problem with white. There are so many edge here left. So black play this, and we play this move. Now then you have this connection, because you can. Oops, I think if you play this move, you just play this. If you try this, so there's there's nothing very good to do here. So you will connect and take this stone. So this is connected to this corner, and don't look until this, except for this very ambitious move here, and this that is objectively a mistake. Don't look like white really had made a lot of mistakes, but all his territory here is gone. Black safe. This is very thick, but this thickness is kind of useless, because there are these black stones here, there's this weak group here, and this splitting move still works, but What black has Sente, I think. Yeah. Now black's fine, and black can counterattack here or here because he has me. This is safe. This is connected here. Oops. Here, and this is all connected, and this turns dead, and this group is safe. Even can try this. I think you can. But this group is too safe. So yeah, this attack's not good now because there's this strength here. So if white wanted to attack, we need to attack before this move. So now, because now, oops, more close. Because now the counterattack, we split this move and he will try to make this shape. I mean, this connected. He can swallow these stones here if he is not careful enough. So he probably will try to do something like this, and maybe this, or even. So there's more potential here to attack. I mean, just before this exchange in the middle. So now this timing is not as favorable for white. So the timing for the attacks are really important. So Tanguy is, I think, in my opinion here, Tanguy is winning. White lost a lot. Stanislav lost a lot here on the top, and the timing of the attacks not that efficient. So black made this exchange. I don't know if this time suj. I think this is this exchange looks better with more potential because you can make this Nobuhami afterward. So, or even this in Sente, because if you don't respond here, this is dead. So I really like this exchange more, but he played this. I mean, it can be a time suji. He probably played this, and black will attack this. I don't understand exactly why, but after this exchange, I think that this almost bad, so the game is equally according to both. But I mean, I think black Tanguy has really a good time in this game, and they made this exchange first. This is a big move, I think, but it's good. This is not Sente because you still has this living sequence, and there's Miai here. So you still can have two eyes, but it's good. There's not any threat here, and this is better now because you have these stones on the top and you can just threaten both sides. So this in general is better in this position, but he played more forcefully, I think. These need to be played first. I put a variation here because this is Sente now, and this is Sente, and this is Sente, and this is connection. And you have this kind of bad shape connected, and he just took here, and you have a good sphere of influence, and these stones are better. So this is probably the best timing for the Tetsuji. So he wants to use this Tetsuji, but he needs to play this first. Okay, what? I can do this, but if you play this, you can play this first. If you play this Akko with a lot of I don't remember all the sequence. I studied this game a long time ago, but yeah, you need this sequence. So he played this first, and now you need that's this connection, but compared to here, let me cut or cut, and this move threatens the double attack. Oh no, this is first. Yeah, this first. Need to play here. There's some really strange things here, but what is the correct? This, and if you play this, you can play and this is that, but with semi I think you can just play this first. So you can play this. You need to take, you play here. There are some complications here. I think now if you there's this side first. This one squeeze, but this this, this, this. There's a lot of complications here, but This is more complicated. This is the timing for the Tesoji anyways. So the correct answer is something like this. Here, here, and try to make a simple connection here. And everything here is alive. And this stone is a bit cramped, but not immediate danger now. But the timing was bad because after this he can connect solidly. He will take this side in the good direction. Just this, okay. Evaluation here, this stone is a bit in danger, so it's good for white to protect after some time. But after these forcing moves, black looks very good, so this game looks very good for black. Now white has very cramped, this still can die. This is nice, but and this thickness here is gone, so the strength of white lies here. I mean, the territory is a bit here. Here's a good portion of territory. This is a weakness, so I don't think this is a weakness, but it's not territory yet. White has very good strength and potential here. This is safe. This territory. Probably this he has more strength towards here. So yeah, I think this game is very good for Tanguy until this moment, but just spoil it after some game. They keep fighting here, and after white get these forcing moves, black connect. I think black can play this. I put a variation. I think there's another comment here. The other variation was this, and this, and black has all this middle. This is alive, so he used this thickness very inefficiently, and all this is good territory. And remember, this still weak, so white still need to connect here. So yeah, black's good. Black can play probably like this move, but while black connects, black solidly connect. Maybe he thinks ahead, and he is, and he will let white get some growth in this area. He played a good endgame move here, and until this point, black is probably winning a close game because he played some slow moves here and in the middle. And according to Lila, this is the last losing move. After this move, any moves like K9, she thinks this move is a good move, or oh no, she thinks this move, and even this move she thinks a good move, because this makes real threats against a lot of mixed threat. I guess. But after that, this is a very close game, and according to Lila, a move here lost the game. And after that, just a bit of endgame, and the game was decided. Black was probably winning for these invasions, but he played a slow move here and a slow move toward the middle and threw away his advantage, and Stanislav got to the next round. And they played the endgame. There's no really good fights here. It's an endgame Tesoji. It's a very nice. I put some variations in the gokibitz. You need to play this move if he tried. I mean, this looks better. This move than this move that he played before was better for in-game purposes. So just a bit more in-game, and after that, this is a very complex and very funny life and death problem. I put a lot of variations you can check in the gokibitz website. I mean, some ending call, some ending live, so it's a very nice thing to do. I think this group is alive anyways, but there was and white won by resignation. If this group is let's see the score estimation. If it's dead. So this is probably a close game before some slow moves and this endgame death that occur. So this was the first game. Tanguy lost and got to the lower bracket and needed to play the third round. Tanguy was black again, Victor was white, and Tanguy started with the same opening. Victor tried to probably already planned this formation against black formation, so he made he don't matter if black going crazy and try to do something like this because it's garbage, so he just let him to cross the game. And again white play this and white play this. Calvé play his favorite opening. He's played this opening all his game. Victor prepare his approach, and just for the record, this formation is more common against this, and it's not normal to play this against this 3-3. So yeah, so just for the record, I put the record. You can see the stats on gokibitz. This is the orthodox response. I think this only move that I can find, and this very principle. You take the wider. This is the wider side. So this move or this move are the options. Probably had same value, and it's the only move that I can find. Nowadays this move is very normal, but probably is the novelty of the game. You will start to see. And now this is a thing very funny. This is the opening, and I think this is of course the response that you need. I put a long commentary on gokibitz, but it's a very funny thing. This in the past, after this move, was thought that you need to respond here or here or here. I think 1, 2, 3, yeah, here. You need to respond. Now bots tenuking, particularly as black and white takes this move. The funny thing about all these variations is that the bots really don't like this position at all for black. In fact, this has higher win rate than the other way. The only reason why black tenuki is here is because bots apparently think that black is already a disadvantage, so you need to try to be more active. But the fun, I mean, is probably all these options are playable, but in fact, bots play the tenuki, but bots agree that that black is worse after the tenuki, anyways, compared to play, because play at J17 is a local win for black in exchange to Sante. So the result is very funny. Off master, for example, never tenuki in this position. So I think he never tenuki in this position. Sometimes he played this, I think, first and play high, but master almost never tenuki after this move. I think he's tenuki. Yeah, he played tenuki, but he played a lot less. Alpha 0 always peep and extend, always. He never alpha 0 who never tenuki, and master tenuki very rarely. And bots want to play the tenuki, but agree that tenuki is not as good as just extending. So is a very strange way that humans imitate bots and simply don't look like it worth. And now this interesting part of the game, they play Calvé choose the avalanche, and I'm not expert at all at this Joseki, and there's few things that are really nice. First thing is that a lot of amateurs think that you can play this because you have the ladder, but the hilarious thing about the ladder is that 3-3 don't break the ladder. So this, and now you can see the ladder playing. It's a very important thing to amateurs that this 3-3 don't work as a ladder breaker in this position, as a wedge ladder breaker at this shape. The 3-3 don't break the ladder, so just a thing that amateurs need to worry. And something like this happened in a game against I think KG versus AlphaGo, and this was very funny when KG looked at the 3-point and oh god, this doesn't break the ladder. So yeah, so the only move in this position is this, and there's a different approach on the Joseki. Bucket and Genan in the SGF commented about some variations. I will skip again. Avalanche is not my cup of tea, at least the smaller one. I like the larger better. And in general, I don't even play the side attachment a lot, but yeah, and they play this, and this is not the first time that this move was played, but this is a very low move occurrence to call this Joseki. So this was played by a Chinese player against Lee Sedol that responded at Isidol played this move and lost the game, and one Chinese player played this move and won. So I think this move for white is there's two little people who play this move we call this Joseki. So Tanguy extended, and they made this variation, and this was a peaceful result. And black has a good thickness here. I mean, there's still something that can happen here, but the result is fine. I think this, except for the top, I think it's an equal result for black. The problem is that black plays this move. This move is painfully slow, and I think Victor was already in a good shape. This move is not even a haunted move. I mean, if you want to play a low move, you play a shape move somewhere, or I mean, this probably is better than this. I mean, there's on top here. There's a lot of guess, but there's a lot of moves on the board, and this move doesn't threaten anything, doesn't grow black's territory, because white still can do things here. This middle is too open. Yeah, and white played this move. This is a good move because he threatens to. This is another option because black need to run his way, and now you can make a base. And yeah, I think both moves are fine. If you want to attack this side and grow here and threaten the influence of black, you play this move. If you want to attack from the other side, because you're already strong here, you can just play this move and threaten to do something here. The elephant eye. I mean, he sticks sad, but yeah. So this move is fine. Black use this odd, this exchange. This exchange is kinda nice, good. Extend, and now this is. If I was fighting in a correspondence game, I would play something like this. There's a subtle difference, because if you try to do something like this, because you can extend here, here, and black can push this way, threatens to make this stones leave and swallow this. Black still need to protect something here, and it's a very good fighting move to prevent this. And I think he played solid connection. With the solid connection, this is not as effective. You will see in the game, but yeah, black played this move, and I like to follow here, because now black needs to run. If you ignore this much, I mean, what black will do here? I mean, this probably will die. Can do a lot of things here, so Black need to run, keep running. Oops. I put a variation here. Yeah, you can play this move. Need to connect solidly, and we'll try to do something here. I guess you can maybe something here. There's a lot of variations here, but this is why I like this follow-up. But we played here. This is Lila thinks is wrong. This invasion Lila thinks better. This is the textbook invasion. So I don't know about this invasion. This looks wrong, and the end result's not good. This is a good invasion. I put in the SGF file all the variations from here, for example this, and now this invasion is better for white. White's just in a nice position, and other options here, but this is just too much. This is just not worth, and this stone is not even dead yet. But I put variations on the SGF file, a lot of variations, so you can see by yourself. This invasion is this attack also. Again, that I say that this is European Go. European Go is just things like this. It's funny. It's fine, and this invasion is now is good. White is 100% alive. This attack failed. Horrible. This stone is not even pressured, and yeah, white's just very good. I like Victor. I like Victor. This slow move. This attack failed, so Victor is in a very good shape at this point. So again, just see the comebacks. White attacks this side. Again, I think attack from this side is better. This threatens this. This is completely safe. And make this group safer. So yeah, he threatens this side, but I think there's a lot of problems with this group, and a good attaching move, and now just prevents black to grow everything. Is just what white needs to do. So I really like this position, because what you will do, I mean, this cut still works. And what you will do, this is a net. Not even, there's nothing here. Oh, this is not a good move at all. And there's this move. Oh yeah, you always has this Atari here. This is connected here, and this is I mean, you can just push this. This, you have a lot of potential to live here. But something like this, like with the nook. So black need to protect this cut, and and you can just jump here, you can still play this move as a center move. So yeah, I think white is fine, but he cross cuts and I don't like the cross cut, but this move. And a very nice shape. This is an eye, just need to do something. It's a calm move. And they play just some forcing moves. I don't know if it's a time trouble. And the last, that's not the last thing in turn. This is a move that threatens to kill the stun, saving these stuns. And it's a very hard for humans to don't care about these stones. Lila thinks that now the game is equal again because this white's bad move that make this safe. Now black can make a move like this. For example, if white takes, just who cares? I mean, you have a lot of potential in this middle area. This area, there's a lot of potential to grow here. You can even play this. This is not even alive locally, so yeah, you need to connect here. So yeah, why bother with this? These two stones. These two stones are really small, so this is just. And black throw away his edge again, so Victor Lin alright is winning again. You just need to prevent white to get too much in this middle area and just play some moves here. Let's say end game. This move is good. This move is a very nice attack move. This attack this shape. We play a safe move. He's playing a lot of safe moves, and now you can see that black's the only winning chance for black is this area. He even throw away anything that can be here because for this potential is very speculative. I don't like Tanguy position at all, but again, this is just a bit of good immediately. Why not? This is just safe. You just threatening a fight, but they are playing these moves. A nice. He's just playing. It's hard to tell why you didn't play it this way. This white looks safe, and this black, no. And there's still this cut. This is an eye, there's no way to erase this eye, and this is another eye, so yeah. This. I mean, I don't understand very well why he didn't take this stone, but yeah. They play. Oh, they play this, and I saw the game until that point. This is just a story. After this move, so So after this move, I just, oh, okay, Victor is the winner, is the only representative from West Europe. So yeah, this I will just see the corner game now, because whatever, this game is over. There's no way that black, there's no way that black can. The only chance for black to win this game is if all this is black territory, and there's no way to even this, I guess, can just crush something of the black's territories. But I just, okay, the game is over, and I think black is winning by like 10 points. This oh, according to what happened, black won a lot of points here. This is what I called the beginning of the end of black's life. This move is just not that's not the threat for black. The only way that black can win this game is taking all this middle and try to get a good endgame, because he has some endgame moves here. You can cut this, and there's some endgame potential for black, but he needs to take all this. So the only way, just the way to Victor win this game is just prevent this. So, and this move is not exactly how white should approach his winning at this game, and there's a lot of moves in this area, and this move that gains black the most of the center. Black still should gain in the game if the black hasn't too many forcing moves on the top. So, and if white tops is good enough, white still win the game even with all this middle. But that's not what happened, and black started the attack here, and white needed to make this sadder life and make this forcing move, this move, and yeah, and this is probably black is already winning at this point. And this shouldn't have worked, but again, I think Victor was thinking that he was winning still, but Victor thought that he probably was still winning the game, because he was winning sometime before, and he played just this passive response here, and he lost more points, and he just ended. This move probably refutes, but there's unnecessary trouble here. There's not even needed at all, because white can play this move. If this is safe, and now this is bad, because there's a lot of strange things here, and black need to cut here, and just black cannot connect at h5 or j5 because there's this cut. After the passive response, the game is pretty much over at this point. Black could get his forcing moves on the top. He sealed in all his territory, and it's probably a close game, but remember, Victor played the takeaway here is that understanding the condition of victory. Victor played this move, trying to get a little bit more points here, and Tanguy could seal in completely his territory. I think it was this move. And after that, all this was black territory. He needed to play something here to reducing this potential more, and after that he still had good points, and he need to prevent. Even after these moves, and he sealed the black territory, he could get better off if in the early endgame, macro endgame, he played the moves that prevented black to have so many forcing moves to kill this group. So after that it's hard to tell exactly the losing moves. My endgame is general is garbage. I don't know if this move is that big or bigger than that. This is good, so there's some good moves here, and they play the endgame, and there's only one small endgame mistake in this game. That was this move. This move is not sente at all. This move only threatens a half point gote because white can, take this point, and black can cut, and white still has this move. Cut. You can cut anytime. There's nothing here. If he played this, oops, if black played this move, white need to respond here, and now L18 and connection army. If black played this move, aha, your connection, whatever. So if he now I cut twice, whatever, again. So this is the last a little small inaccuracy. This only change 1 point at most because the end games are so small, but it's a gote move who threatens a 1 point sente move, so there's not that big. In a lot of cases this should matter. So yeah, that there's a very good lesson, and after this thing Victor lost by 2.5 points, I think, or 3.5 points. Let's see if I can find 3.5 points. Tanguy won the game, but the takeaway again was Victor should need to understand that the only possible way to Tanguy won this game is to make exactly the center this much bigger, and just make some poke here and just some push here, and even losing something here, this is bigger at that point, so he probably should have confidently won. Also remember, this game was so close, so this game was close, 2.5, 3 points close, so this passive move probably was a misjudgment of Victor, thinking that he's still ahead at that time. So he wasn't ahead. and Tanguy won. He was a bit lucky for the opponent give him that win in. I will pass. Next video I will talk about his last game.